out of the back. It still has I'm almost 3 hours away from home. I haven't even taken that tent out of the bag. If it doesn't work or it fails, I'm pretty much SOL. Well, yeah, I want to deal with this 3 in the morning. Hey guys, welcome back and thank you for joining me on today's camp. Pardon the bugs, spring is here. You may have seen this tent circulating around the internet. If you're an outdoors person, this may be showing up on your feed like it is for me. It looked a little bit familiar, like I think I've seen this before, and I know there's like a campaign running on it right now. This is your 3-second tent by Reactive Outdoors. I'm not sure what they sent me as far as if it's a 1 person, the 2 person, the 3, I'm not sure. As you can see, I haven't taken it out of the bag. I guess we're going to check it out together. And this review is also going to be a camp. I've seen a couple of videos on this, and it's basically they set it up and that's basically it. Nobody guys it out. No, I don't see anybody stake it out. I'm sure there is somebody out there that's doing it. I just haven't seen it. I'm not going to be like, nobody's doing that. But we're going to do that today, obviously, because I'm going to camp in it. And we may also get a rain test to push me up tonight. So keep your fingers crossed. We have a 60% chance of rain showers tonight after midnight. So I really do hope we get a deluge of rain. It would be great to get the whole test, camping in it, setting it up and getting a rain test. So without further ado, let's get it out of this big old green bag and see what it's all about. Get rid of some of these little branches. And, see what we can come up with here. This looks like a flat-ish type of a spot. All right, let's get it out of the bag. Okay, I guess it comes with a ground sheet or ground shield. I'll show you that in a second. So there's that. There's a ground sheet. And this is the tent. Box looks a little beat. All right, so this is the tent. This is what they're calling your 3-second tent, set up in seconds. Yeah, Reactive Outdoors. We'll go over the specs in a second. Let me just get it out of the bag. We'll go over what you get, and then we'll see if it takes 3 seconds or not. I don't know, 3 seconds, 5 seconds, whatever. It's supposed to be really fast. But the first thing that fell out of the bag is the ground shield. Okay, so let's take a look at this. This is a 5,000 millimeter waterproof rating, UV, tear resistant, mildew and rot resistant, high quality nylon straps, strong and durable polyurethane PE material, PU rope reinforced hem. So it's a tarp basically. But all right, so there's your ground sheet or ground shield. Let's take it out and look at it. Hope everybody's doing well. Three-sex tent, 3-sex tent. Sets up in seconds, lodge. The information says easy setup, self-locking mechanism with pre-attached durable, long-lasting fiberglass poles. 2 leak-proof guaranteed, which is double wall with built-in rain fly and sealed with taped seams, so it has seam sealing, it says, on all edges to keep water from getting in. Bathtub floor has 2 doors, mesh windows, carry bag included. I'm trying to find the weight on this. If I don't cover anything here, I'll put it down on the screen. I want to say this is 8 pounds, but I'm not sure, so this is obviously not something you're going to be strapping to your backpack or anything. 1 person setup, easy to set up, take down, holds up. And it doesn't say, it says it holds up to strong winds with stakes and guy lines. And I think I read somewhere that it can take up to 40 miles an hour. I'm not sure if that's right. Like I said, I'll put it on the screen if I'm not. And it's supposed to be Rainproof, high quality 210D Oxford fabric. I don't know. Let's get the ground shield down and then throw the tent up. So it has 2 buckles right here on the sides that I imagine you just unclip. All right, and then just undo the straps, and the bag, I guess, just rolls. All right, so it's a pretty generous bag. Let's see if you can see that. It's a pretty generous bag. It has your instructions set up, sewn in right here. It's got a little Velcro pouch, and we have, okay, on the inside of the bag, we have some guidelines with plastic tensioners right there, and just standard shepherd hook pegs or stakes. And then, I'm hoping this isn't my rain fly, but this is probably the part that goes over the very top of the tent, I'm guessing. It's got clips on all 4 corners. As you can see, these type of corners, it's obviously not going to take me 3 seconds to set it up. Maybe right when I get it on the ground and we pull it up, that'll be 3 seconds, but this isn't 3 seconds, sorry. A little thank you postcard. Your warranty, 60-day money-back guarantee, and all that kind of stuff. So there's that. And then the tent itself. Okay, so this doesn't feel too heavy. I guess everything is probably 8 pounds. So this is what it looks like. I imagine that's the top. I'm not sure what the dimensions are. I will put them on the screen. I'm not sure if it says. It might say somewhere, but I'll put it on the screen. Take these... I mean, my first impression right out of the box, it's okay, you know, it's okay. It's, we'll see how it performs, how it sets up, what it looks like. This is basically like a, you know, like a blue tarp, but I mean, it's just a ground sheet, so. This probably means something. There's like a red loop on here. Alright, well this is the ground sheet. It's like a blue tarp, poly tarp type of material. It has these little loops and all that kind of stuff, so let's just throw it down. Okay, and make sure there's no like sharp objects. And just give it a quick feel. Flat. So we're supposed to be putting it like that. And I guess you just sort of unfold it and let it flop. I'm not sure what's the front and what's the back, so we're just gonna put it up. Oh, okay. And then these fold out again. Whoops. And then they just lock, I guess. All right, they lock into position automatically when you pull them out. So that's one. There's another leg. 2. And I'll bring you in closer and show you what's going on here. But let's just get this. 3. And the last one, 4. Okay. So I guess I'm all locked. And I pull it out. And then this goes down. Hold on. Oh wait, maybe I'm supposed to do this. Oh, okay. And then push on that. All right, we're up. We got a tent up. All right, so I don't know if you can see this. This thing looks all kind of wonky. It's up, all right? Now, I want to orientate this to where the door is over here. Looks like there's another door over here. Okay, right away, I like the color. I love the color. All right, so this is what it looks like. I know it looks like a mess, all right? So we popped out the 4 legs, these poles right here. It looks like they lock into place. And there you go. This is, I guess, where you could stake it out. I'm not exactly sure. So we'll figure it out. I'm not sure what these are. But so there's the logo, Reactive Outdoors. It's a pretty badass name. I like it. Reactive Outdoors. It's sitting on its little ground shield. And yeah, so let me peg this out properly. And yeah, we'll see. We'll see what it looks like. I have it all set up, and as you can see, it looks pretty nice. The color looks good. It has a built-in rain fly, and then that little square that we showed you at the beginning goes right over the top of the hub. There's no holes on the top. This just protects, I guess, the hub, and I'll bring you in closer. This is the best I could get it pitched, so this is what it is. I think, visually speaking, it's a good-looking tent. The bathtub floor, as you can see, the gray right there, that's as tight as I could get it. I could probably guy it out. I'm not going to guy it out. We're not expecting 40-mile-an-hour winds, but they do have points right here that you can attach your guy lines. There's these, they're plastic D-rings. I don't know if I see any more. I don't know if I see any tie-outs or anything right here. It would have been nice to see a tie-out down here on the bottom, so, but we'll see how it is, you know. Pull the joint to fold. Okay, so I guess when we're taking it down, we gotta bend that joint. That's how I staked it with the shepherd's hooks. There's probably a different way to do it. As you can see, the ground cover, or as they're calling it, a ground shield, I just kind of wrapped it around the stake and stuck it into the ground. All right, there's 2 doors, as you can see right there, and the front. It's got a little bit of an overhang, as you can see right there, or vestibule space. So we'll see how that goes. As you can see, the attached built-in rain fly is clipped in on the tent, as you can see right there. So how this sets up, it's pop-up style. You basically pop it up like an umbrella, and then that little piece right here gets pulled down to lock these into position to keep it taut and in this shape. I'm not sure, you know, how over time, how durable that will be, but I do believe this tent has a time and a place. Just kind of checking it out. The material does feel all right. I would say, yeah, it's a 3-second tent. I wouldn't say it's 3 seconds. Man, these bugs. I wouldn't say it's 3 seconds, like right out of the bag to this stage. To basically erect your tent, yeah, it takes 3 seconds. You're basically just folding down the legs, boom, 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 yanking it up in the middle, pulling it out to extend to the tent, and pushing the little lever down on the top to secure it. And that's it. I think this would be a great beginner's tent. I think this would be a great car camping tent. But that's just all visually. We're going to camp in it tonight, give it an actual test, and we'll report on things as they go. This is not a paid review. They're doing a campaign. They're sending the tent out and wanting people to give their honest reviews. So that's what I'm doing. There's no money exchanged. This was the payment. So I just figured I'd disclose that for transparency. And let's camp. All right, let's get set up. And I'll show you what it looks like in here. Now it does have 2 doors, so 2 different ways to get in or out. So I think that's a plus. I've seen different things that people have said about the zippers not working so good. I haven't had any problems with it. They're not YKK or anything like that, but I mean, they work. All right, you got all this stuff right there. See, got all this stuff right there. But it's fine, you know what I mean? This is my own review, so I'm not gonna base it off of what anyone else said, or, you know, what else. This is our review, so we'll do it, we'll camp, and yeah, let's see what it looks like inside. All right, so it has 2 zippers, one at the bottom, you go all the way across, one on the side right here that brings you like that. Okay. All right. Oh, okay. I was like, there is a window. All right, so on the inside, there's another zipper. As you can see right here, that will drop the window on the inside. So there's that, we'll drop the window. And I'm just getting in real quick. I will bring you in, but I just want to kind of give it a look. Door. 1 second, guys. I'll bring you in a second. Come on in. Okay. Alright, so this is the back window getting zipped down. I don't know if you can see me. Hello. Okay, mesh screen. Let's open the door. Back. This is the back of the tent, the door. Oh yeah, there's 2 zippers. Okay. Okay, and then the window. I guess we can just fold that up there, and then there's like a little tie. All right, we're just gonna leave it hanging for right now. But we're in here, there's a lot of room. Already I have one complaint, and it's not even major, but it would have made a difference. So as you can see, it is pretty spacious. There's a whole mesh panel on one side of the tent. This is the back. You have a door and a window, and then the other side with a full mesh panel. All right, there's the logo blazoned on the side of the tent, which I don't mind. Some people don't like that. I don't mind it. But okay, let's see if I can show you this. All right, so there's plenty of room. Space isn't the issue. One little pocket down here on the side, but I don't know if you can see how baggy this is. I mean, it's not really a problem since there is a lot of room in here, but if they had places to guy it out, say on the sides, you know, on that side and then on this side over here, it would eliminate probably this whole bag situation. I mean, and it's not really a problem. Like I said, it's not really a problem, but it would have been nice to have those options for, you know, to put your guy lines. There is a little hook so you can hang your lantern right there. Mesh goes all the way up from the corners onto the sides. And it is palatial in here, as you can see. This is, I think this is listed as maybe up to a 3-person tent, but for 1 person in your gear, it's a palace. All right, it's a palace. I feel like I brought my Crazy Creek chair so I could actually sit back and recline. I think I could actually probably put like a little stool in here, I think, if I wanted to. But yeah, so as far as the room, I'm overjoyed with it. The windows on both sides of the tent, as you can see, back door, front door, you can either leave them hanging down, or they do have the loops and the toggle if you wanted to, you know, take the time to roll them up and do that. So well, I might actually, because they might be flapping around while I'm trying to do stuff. So we'll just put that in their little loops, like so. Just from feeling it and all that kind of stuff, it kind of reminds me of my Walmart tent, and I still use that tent, and that was a $30 tent. I'll leave the price of what they're charging for this tent right here. So at the time of making this video, this is how much they're charging. We're going to continue on. We're going to set up. I'll drop more information as we go along. But guys, I really appreciate you coming along to check out this tent. We're going to camp in it tonight. I'm kind of excited. Pardon me also. I'm like a little tired, so I might be like, blah, 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 blah. Get the rest of my stuff set up, and you know what we're going to do, right? That's right. Coffee o'clock. So yeah, the zipper just did get caught right there on the tent. Which, I mean, it's not too much of a big deal. Fucking zipper stuck. Oh, but yeah, you don't want to be dealing with that, you know what I mean? I think what it is too is, since you don't have the ability to, say, guy this out, or do you? No, you don't. But if there was like some way to guide this out, if there was a point here to guide this out, it would make the tent a little more taut. And with the tent being a little more taut, the zipper action would work a little easier, because it's basically like you're trying to zipper a loose bag. You know what I mean? It's just kind of, I mean, it's not like a major issue or a deal breaker. I'm just letting you know. So I kept the rest of this stuff in here. Yeah, I mean, it's not too bad, but yeah, you are going to hear some traffic. It just is what it is. I'm not too far off from a road. It sounds like I'm camping right onto Highway 95, which may not be far off from the truth. But let's get this coffee going. I'm so excited to be here. You don't even know. Why am I putting this over here? I put it right in front of me. But, okay. Yeah, I'm like just so excited to just chill out and relax. And this tent, I mean, I like it. It's growing on me, you know? It's growing on me. I think it is more like a beginner's tent. It's not like the highest quality materials. It is seam sealed, so it says. Hopefully we'll get that rain so we can back that up. It's generous room on the inside. It's easy setup. I mean, those are pretty good features, right? So, you know, I'm not as harsh as a critic on these tents, because I feel like all tents have their place. You know, you wouldn't take this, you know, mountaineering just as, you know, you wouldn't take a Hilleberg, you know, as a festival tent. You know, something, I don't know, maybe you would, who knows? But maybe that wasn't even a good analogy, but I think you get what I'm saying. It's a shelter. If you stay safe, dry, and under 40-mile-an-hour winds, you'll be fine. I love this. My mug just fits right in here. But, okay, let me get myself situated. Oh, stove. I need a stove. Look at this. The sun's just coming out here and there. I'm loving this. I'm absolutely loving this. This is like the first like real day that it's been like everything's aligned. It's not crazy winds. The sun's kind of, you know, coming in and out. It's nice. Yeah, I'm grateful for today. Let me tell you. Lately, it's just been nice days and high winds. I'm gonna get all the makings into my cup for a cup of coffee. Get the water in here. and I'll bring you back when coffee's done. So guys, thank you. I appreciate you checking this out, hanging in for the tent review. You know, we'll see how it does. Bring it back in a few. Coffee is made. We almost had a little spillage, but it's all right. Stuff happens. Cheers. Oh yeah, coffee at camp at the Reactive Outdoor testing site. I've been like in between shots and everything. I've been just kind of checking out the tent and everything, and it looks sharp. And I imagine it'll be fine. I'm hoping we do get some rain tonight for that rain test. That would be great. We'd be able to just do all in one, because I do want to rain test this, like in a really good rain, just to see, you know, just to see are there any weak points, that kind of thing. I'm starving. I haven't eaten anything today, so I'm just gonna have a little snack. My little everything seasoned tuna salad. I like these things. I get them from the Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree has become like a camping staple. There's a lot of things from the Dollar Tree that I like that I'm gonna be using. One item I'm gonna be using from the Dollar Tree that I saw, and I was just like, what? I gotta try that. So we're gonna have that for dinner. Pretty vague, yeah, I know. This is the tuna. Smells peppery and pickly. Comes with like a little spoon that you can spread onto your crackers. Nice fresh tuna. I don't know, some people either like tuna or you don't. So sorry if this is gonna gross you out. But yeah, look at that. That looks good, actually. Let's try it out. It's good. Don't know how good it'll be with coffee, but it's good. Put some on a cracker, and then I'll probably just bring you back a little later, maybe around dinner. I'm gonna set up all the stuff I have in the tent to get that out of the way, and then I'll bring you in and show you basically how it looks, you know, all the room around, everything that I brought. I like this tent. I really do. I like it. I have to check it out a little further. I don't know if there's any loose threads. But the zipper situation, yeah, the zipper situation could have been a little bit better. But I don't think it's the zippers themselves. I think it's like I said, the bagginess of the tent on the sides, because you can't really guy it out on the sides. You just got to do your best on guying out all four corners. Staking down all four corners, and then you're guying it out from these points right here. Maybe it'll give you a little bit room, but I doubt it. They need it to be guy out points like on the sides to just kind of bring it out. But it's already roomy, so I'm not sure how much room extra that'll give you, but I like it. Traffic? I don't know. But yeah, I'm going to continue just sipping this, eating that, and I'll bring you back in a few. Thanks for joining me. And cheers. We're in the tent. I'm just chilling out. I'm sitting down. I'm actually sitting down on a chair in my tent. This is the Crazy Creek chair. It's extremely comfortable. It's like stadium chair. And links to anything I'm using will be down below. It's just feel free to just take a look at it. I'm just letting you know if you want more information. Feel free to look at the gear used here is down below. But love this chair. So I just set up the sleeping system, and I'll turn you around in a second. Like I said, the usual suspects, not much has changed in here. The tent, I noticed, like I said, so far the only thing that like I'm having a quote like issue with, and it's really not even like an issue. It's just like sometimes the zipper does get a little, you know, stuck when you're zipping it along. You just kind of wiggle it, and like I said, I think it's because of the looseness of the tent. I think that's why the zipper is getting stuck. So there's that. And I'll bring you around. I was checking to see if it was seam sealed, and it does appear to be seam sealed, so I'll show you that. And I'll show you the little area where I believe rain could get in, but they might have taken care of that with this little flap. So let me turn you around. So I'm just, you know, checking for loose threads and anything like that. A little bit of loose threads coming up, you know, here and there. As long as they don't unravel, that'll be good. So you do see a little bit of something with the material going right on along right there. That's how it was seamed in the corner. And these are just the seams. So, okay, the corners, like they're pretty much seam sealed. Sorry about that, I shut the camera off, but this seems to be seam sealed, extra reinforced in the corners. I can't tell if that's a loose thread down there. Nope. Okay, that's just that's in the material, as you can see. That's not a loose thread. Oh. Let's see. It does appear to be seam sealed. You know, it is shiny on the material, on the seams. I don't see it seam sealed, you know, like right up here or anything. Okay, you can sort of see through the stitching a little bit right there, but there is an outer rain fly on there, so I'm not too worried about that. But yeah, these zippers, they get stuck. Figures now it's not going to do it. So there's the up and down, and then here's the other zipper going back and forth. All right, see, now it's not doing it. But I figured this would be a weak point if it's raining right down there in the corner. See how you can sort of see like a little bit of the outside here and there. I just saw like a little glimmer of outside right there. But how they've managed to combat that, there's this little flap that goes outside. And then when you zip your zippers down and across, this little flap right here is where your zippers are tucked. So if it were to leak and there's rain coming against the door this way, the rain would come in at that point. But this little thing right here would probably save it. And as you can see, the seam sealing right there and some loose threads right there. This is a $200 tent, guys. You know, I don't think there should be loose threads. And that's just my opinion. Like I said, things are subjective. Camping equipment is subjective. I do think, though, it's just a little on the pricey side. That's just my honest opinion. They wanted an honest review, and this is what I think. I think $200, maybe bring it down just a little bit. The quality isn't bad. I wouldn't say it's top tier or anything like that, but for what it is, I think it's a good tent. Like I said, this isn't something you're gonna bring backpacking on any distances or anything. Maybe I'd say a mile tops, you know, if you're gonna be carrying stuff, because it is, you know, it's a little on the heavy side. And I'll put the weight down there. I don't know why 8 pounds is stuck in my head. It might not be. I'll put the weight right here. And yeah, this is a good tent to leave in your car. This is a car camping tent. This is bring the tent to the beach. This is a backyard camp tent. This is I mean, it's whatever you want it for, really. You know, who am I to tell you where you should use it? You know, but it's a good tent. I wouldn't say it's like top tier quality, though. Will I use it again? Absolutely. I like it. So continuing on, you know, we're gonna make dinner in a little bit and then see what happens with the rain. I'm hoping it's supposed to rain after midnight, so fingers crossed. I'm really hoping we get a good soaker. So I'll bring you back in a little bit. All right, yeah, I do like the tent, but now since I found those little loose threads, I'm inspecting this thing like a detective. Let's see. It's like a couple of loose threads right there. It looks like there's 4 of them just standing up that doesn't look like they were knotted off or anything. I might take a lighter and just kind of burn those down and seal them down, but you got a little bit of loose threads right there. Look at me, I'm like inspecting the hell out of this thing. These don't feel as strong as I thought maybe they were gonna be. I thought maybe they'd be like a lightweight metal, but that's plastic. That's plastic right there. The rest is fiberglass, I believe. All right, what's this? What's that? There's a piece of the plastic right there. There's some plastic piece coming up right there. All right, so I mean, this is just like there's a couple of like little loose threads, nothing, you know, major. So as far as like, you know, the quality craftsmanship of the tent, I wouldn't say it's great. I mean, it's just an opinion. I wouldn't say it's great, but it's good. You know, it's good. It's a decent tent. I'm happy to be out in it, and we're gonna have a good time. So guys, I'll bring you back when we decide to actually cook some dinner. Yep, ticks are out. There's a little sucker right there, so make sure you get the bug spray. I'm gonna get you, sucker. Doesn't this setup look nice? I like it. It's about 5:30, and I'm thinking I should probably get something to eat right now. It's getting a little gray, and I'm a little tired. It'll probably be an early night, so I might as well get something to eat now. What I have for dinner, just a basic simple camp meal, nothing exciting. This might be a bad combination, I don't know. So, hot spicy Spam, got it at the Dollar Tree. I can't wait to try it. I've hot and spicy, along with some baked beans, just the little can of baked beans. So I'm gonna cook these up, add a little bit, add the beans. See what I mean? I'm tired. I haven't really slept good for the last couple days. Don't know. And brought a plate this time. Not gonna eat like a savage. So that's a good thing. All right. Be one of those type of camps. I'm just gonna do this here. It's just gonna be easier. Joining me on this camp, I have Camo Bear sitting back in the corner. He's gonna be security for the evening. But yeah, so I'm just gonna get this started. Woohoo! Hot and spicy, little single size. It should be enough. I didn't bring any kind of grease. I figured this will be greasy enough. Wow, it smells spicy, I can tell you that. I'm just cubing it up right now. So I can have like little bits, you know. I mean, it does smell kind of good. I mean, I like Spam. I seem to eat it a lot at camp, but whatever. Oh, that smells good. All right, so that's browning up. So I'm guessing I should probably add the beans. This is going to be a bitch to clean, pardon my language. Okay. Well, it doesn't look bad. It reminds me of hot dogs and beans, right? Simple little camp meal. If I get hungry later, I have some snacks. All right, do your thing. It smells really good. What is that noise? Besides the highway noise, I'm just kind of wondering what I'm hearing. Well, it's looking pretty gray. It's only getting to be about 5:45. We still got about a good hour and a half of daylight left, maybe, depending on how cloudy it gets. It's not supposed to rain until after midnight. It could be around 2, 3, 4 in the morning, but there is a heavy percentage of rain, so keep your fingers crossed, guys. I really want the rain test. If for some reason we do not get rain, I will make a rain taste. We're gonna do a rain tasting. So tired. We'll do a rain test. Like I said, we don't get the rain here today, next time we have like a really good super soaker coming, I'll set it up and we'll see what happens. See what happens. I'm guessing this might be done. I don't know. We'll just keep some heat on it. Let's see. Beans. A little spicy. They definitely picked up the hot and spicy of the Spam. Bad. Let's turn that off. Whoa! Never know which way the on and the off is. Okay, so that looks interesting. Let's not be a savage. Use a plate. Oh. This is going to be fun to clean. Right away, I'm just going to pour some water into this pan so that way it doesn't stick, and I will clean it up by firing up the stove and letting it burn off. So that's good. Set that aside. You know, would that take no time? Let's try it out. I don't know what that noise is. I don't know. but it's got a beat to it. All right, so that is dinner. Doesn't look too bad. It kind of looks like hot dogs and beans, but it's spicy Spam. Let's see. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Spam. It's good. It's actually really good. You know, you get the little sauciness of the beans, but the flavor of the hot and spicy Spam just kind of permeated through it, so it's kind of got a little bit of a bite. I like it. I think for Spam, my favorites so far are the Korean barbecue flavor, the maple, and this. It's good. Not bad. That one's a spicy bite. So I'll sit and chow. Guys, I'll bring you back. Thank you for joining me on Reactive Outdoor Camp. I love the fact that it's going to just feel like a palace in there. In looking in there, it's completely roomy enough for 2 people and your gear. You could do 3 people, but it would be tight. But 2 people in your gear, pardon me, perfect. 1 person, palatial estate. So I'll bring you back in a few. Pan all nice and clean. Just boiled some water and kind of scraped it out, and then wet wipes. You know, afterwards, just kind of, I ended up using like 3 wet wipes. Just kind of clean it out. Same thing. You'd never know there was like a Spam and bean meal in there. So perfect. Dinner was awesome. Gonna chill out for a little while. And yeah, I'll bring you back in a little while. I'm tired. I don't even know what's going on. You know, it's just last couple of days, couldn't really get some sleep. And it's just starting to hit me now. Like, I feel like I'm like, you know, no beer, no green, none of that. That would just put me right out. You know? So I'm just like sitting here like, and that's okay, you know? I'm loving this. I love this. This tent is great. Like I said, there's just a few little minor little things with it. We'll see how it holds up overnight. And yeah, and that rain. I'm already in the tent. I'm not staying in here for the night, but I just ate. I'm sitting on my Crazy Creek chair. I'm reclined. Plenty of headroom. I'm sitting up. Obviously, there's plenty of headroom. Bed's all made. Like I said, the usual suspects. Military surplus pillow, Teepa, Peak Vent 520. I also have the sleeping bag in the, there's like a little pocket on the back of this it fits into. Closed cell foam mat, little blanket, and yeah, nice and cozy. I do have my down jacket behind my backpack right there, just in case. I doubt I'll need it. It's supposed to just be into the 40s, so I should be fine. So yeah, this is the tent. I'm just kind of chilling out. I have plenty of room. 6:30 right now, so I better not fall asleep. I'm just gonna chill out, guys, and I'll bring you back at bedtime. And thank you for joining me. A little gray. I'm guessing the sun's going down. It's starting to chill down. It's 53 degrees Fahrenheit right there. So it is starting to chill down. So I just turned the lights on. It's only about like 7:30, so it's not like it's too dark. It's 51 degrees Fahrenheit right there. It's supposed to go down into the 40s, low 40s. I've been kind of relaxing in the tent, almost falling asleep, to be honest. Nice little light in there. Yeah, it's comfortable. I like this tent. I like it. Just sitting in the tent, looking out right now. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I think that's a nice looking little setup right there. Got the lights on. That's the out-task light right there. And I'm gonna probably fold that over or put it down because I'm not sure when the rain is coming. Yeah. So I am gonna call it a night. I know it's early, you know, look at it, but I'm exhausted. You know, I'm tired. So I'm gonna crawl into the tent and call it a night. Hopefully we'll get our rain, and I will bring you back if anything exciting happens during the night, but I think I'm gonna hit the hay. So I'll bring you in to the tent and I'll say goodnight. It's been a good camp, you know, just kind of chilling out, and I'm ready to hit the hay. And I appreciate you coming along and checking out this tent with me. We'll report in the morning. Hopefully we get that rain. And guys, that's a wrap. I will see you in the morning. Good night. I think I'm gonna get to bed. Camel Bear says good night. Yeah, I'm an adult. All right. I'm just putting my down jacket in my sleeping bag. A, to keep it warm if I need it, and B, to wrap around my feet if I need it. Chilly. Where the heck is the bottom? Okay. It's 8 o'clock at night and I'm like going to bed. Really? Yep, really. Okay. Good night, guys. Wow, it's just a nice glow. Oh, guys, it's about 1:30 in the morning and it's just started raining. So it looks like we're gonna get our rain test. After all, it will get a little heavier and continue into the morning. All right, just figured I'd check in. I just woke up and I'm gonna go back to bed. Okay. Yes, rain. Hey, it's not like wake up time yet. But it's pouring out right now. It's about 10 past 2 in the morning, and we're getting that rain test. So yeah, we're getting the rain test. I can't wait to see. I'm gonna go back to bed, shut this light off, and yeah. Whoops. Wow, it's really coming down now. It's only about 20 past 2. It's picking up. I can't sleep. I'm just sitting here listening to the rain. It's loud. Wow. Okay. I'll just talk to you in the morning. I'm going to lay here and listen to some rain. Hopefully I'll fall asleep again. Oh, good. Okay. It's not even morning. This is the worst part of like camping, and this is just a reality. It's not even 3 in the morning. I gotta go out. I gotta go out, and the coffee kicked in that I had yesterday. Yeah. So I'm about ready to get soaked. But the reason why I turned the light on is because I want to check to make sure there's no water in here before I go out, so I don't confuse me tracking water back in thinking that the tent is leaking. So we're gonna do a little check right now before I go. Oh, God. Sorry, I got my feet in my jacket. I gotta see what jacket this is. If this isn't the down one and this is the synthetic one, then I can put this over my head. Go use the bathroom. All right, this is not the down one. I have 2 jackets that look exactly similar. My down jacket has like black tape on it. But, okay. All right, so that's that. Let me turn you around so we can take a look. All right, there's no rain coming up top. The other door, there, hold on. Oops, look at the light for a second. Look at the light. All right, so I'm next to the door over here. This is the door next to me. Let's see if there's any rain in this little track. Oh. Track. The zipper feels wet. The zipper feels wet in this track. Not soaking or anything, but right there. Okay, let's see. Oh boy. No rain on the floor. What's that? Oh, it's my shoelace. Yeah, the zipper's wet, as you can see in this track. I'm glad it has this little flap for the zipper. I bet that's what that's for, because they know it's going to get wet. Okay. All right, so as you know, the tent hasn't leaked. I'm a little concerned about the where the door opens right here, because if enough water gets in, it'll just pool in this track and it could just dump. Okay. Oh, I don't want to go out here. I don't want to go out here. Okay. Okay, I'll be back. Push me luck. Oh. Fucking zipper. Fucking zipper stuck. Fuck. Yeah, I want to deal with this 3 in the morning. 2:30 in the morning. What the fuck? Oh my God. Take it in. Really? Oh man. Oh boy. All right. Hold camera there. All right, so with the zipper or the door being wet, hold on, I gotta get back in my sleeping bag. A little damp. Oh well. With the doors being a little wet, I don't know if you could tell, it was getting stuck on itself, and I couldn't do it fast, so I don't know. Is that a big major issue? I don't know, but it got stuck. As you can see, the zipper got stuck. The zipper's getting wet in the track, so we're gonna see. Yeah, it's 2:49 in the morning. It's 2:49 in the morning, and yeah, so it'll be another 3 hours at least before I decide to get up. So we'll just fingers crossed and hope for the best. A little concerned about the rain being in this track. All right. I mean the zipper track here. I don't know. We'll see what happens. See what happens. So guys, I will see you in the morning, hopefully dry. Good night again. I suppose I should get up, assess the situation, think about coffee. Good morning. Oh. That water's gonna come in. Oh, see, all that water just comes in the second you open the door. You know, the second you open the door, it comes in just like that and just hangs and drips the water in the tents. That's just lovely. That's lovely. That's great. Okay. Oh, let's see what the temperature is. Oh. It's raw. It's like 47, 48 degrees. Whew. This is where the zipper kept getting stuck on me last night. Look at that. The zipper is like catching on the material. See that? Like, what the hell? Good morning. Just sitting up in my tent. Yeah. I want to make a cup of coffee in the tent before I take it down. Look at all this room, you know. I just kind of rolled up my sleeping pad and sleeping bag and shoved it all over there. I'll eventually get everything in their bags and stuff, but I'm going to have a cup of coffee, talk about this tent. Yeah, last night the rain was awesome. I was in this tent for over 11 hours. I went to bed at like 8 o'clock, and I was tired. But then, like, not even 5 hours later, the rain woke me up, and it was loud at some points. And yeah, so we got our rain test, and I'm glad we did. I'm glad we got our rain test on this Reactive Outdoors 3-second pop-up tent. Is it waterproof? Yeah, it's waterproof. It didn't let in any water or anything like that. Along, as you know, the point that I think is a weak point is they could have done this little zipper situation better. Like this little flap up here, it's not Velcroed or anything to cover the zipper. It just sits over the zipper, but once it gets wet, it gets heavier and it starts to like maybe sag down a little bit. If this was like a torrential downpour, would it eventually just let the water in? And the second you open the door just flaps right in, and any water and rain is just gonna whoosh right on in. So I think that could have been a different, I mean, for a $200 tent. So this is just my own opinion. I am not dragging this tent. This is a beautiful tent. It's a palatial estate. It is waterproof. It's easy setup. Hopefully it's gonna be easy takedown. And there's there's a time and a place for every tent. This is not your backpacking tent. I think that's kind of obvious. Yeah, do I think it's a good tent? Yes, it's a good tent. Do I think it's value for the money? I'm leaning more towards no, but I guess that would depend on you, because that's, everything is subjective. Value is subjective, worth is subjective, absolutely everything. All camping gear is subjective. So it would depend on what you wanted to invest in, I guess. But I do appreciate having this tent. I like it. I like it. Will I use it again? Yes. Will I look to maybe go camping when it's not raining? Yes. But yeah, I will get some good use out of it. I don't think the fiberglass poles, they're really thin. They're really thin. And my worry is, at least with a regular tent, traditional poles and all that kind of stuff, if a pole breaks, you have the opportunity to fix it and you can replace it, when you need to. If a mechanism on this breaks, then I'm not sure it's repairable. Maybe you get in contact with the company and they'll tell you, but I don't know. It seems really thin to me. Very, very thin. A lot of plastic parts. And yeah, so my main, I guess, gripe or complaint, door zipper situation. Nah. I'm gonna have this coffee. I'll bring you back in a few minutes and we'll wrap it up. And yeah, I appreciate you hanging out with me. This is something. Good morning. I'm really comfortable. There's so much room. I'm just gonna I'm gonna sit in the tent and make a cup of coffee. It's just miserable out there. My chair's soaked, and yeah. Oh yeah. I know I'm making a lot of condensation right now, but that's another thing I wanted to address. There was no condensation, so that's pretty good. Yeah, there's no condensation. Just as you can see, I'm just kind of getting ready. I'm in different stages of readiness, which is not far. Oh my God. Not even 8 o'clock in the morning yet. I'm just literally taking my time. I'm on slow motion. It's still lightly raining, just like got a sprinkle right now. So I figured take advantage of that. I'm gonna try and take down this tent. Okay. All right, so as you can see, it is still raining. Just an opening and closing the door. Now I have the door purposely pulled out, but that's what you get. I got a puddle inside, and that's not from leaking or, it's not coming in or leaking. But this zipper seam right here, yeah, I don't think this is a good system right here. Look you can see the water right there being trapped all along inside that seam, and eventually it's gonna flap this over and it's all gonna pour in. So that's my only issue, is the loose threads, the plastic piece coming out the back. Like, I don't know what this is, Like, look at this. I'm just noticing even more. Look at these loose threads all hanging out everywhere. And there's like a plastic piece, just like it's sharp, poking out right in the back right there. And these fiberglass poles, they're kind of flimsy. They are kind of flimsy. I don't know. All right, let's take it down. Oh, it's pouring. Pouring. Oh, it's getting stuck. Okay, you gotta hold it. Oh yeah, we're gonna have to dry everything out, I can tell you that. All right, so pegs. Little square rain fly type thing. Lay that in there. Okay. I don't know if you can see the bag. Hopefully you can. All right, so now what do I gotta do here? All right, first let me get the ground shield off of the tent. My thermometer's hanging off of there. It's temperature. All right, it says it's 50 degrees. Exciting. Okay, moment of truth. Try and just shake off some of this excess with water. All right, so hopefully you'll be able to see this. This little piece in the is supposed to just come up. All right, and then you bring this down. So it's like that. Okay, not bad. And each of these legs, you just pull out a little bit and fold in. So just kind of pull out a little bit. Wow, that's flimsy. A little flimsy, not gonna lie. But it held up, it held up. See this little joint here? Barely the slightest little, and fold it in. Come over here, same thing, just kind of just give a little yank and fold. Yank, fold, and then you fold them in again. And then you fold it in. Grab a corner, I don't think it matters, fold it in, fold it in, and fold it in. Then, just lay it down. Yeah, to take it down, not a problem. And let's see if we can get it back in the bag. Okay. And then we just roll it, I believe. And from here, you would tie it up with the little strings that they gave you. I'm just shoving it in the bag. We'll see what happens. I mean, not bad. I am in the bag. Roll it over. Clip it. Did I find it? What's going on here? My pants are false. Sorry, guys. All right. Okay, so that took no time. I mean, it took a little while because, you know, I haven't set this up or taken it down ever before, but we're in the bag, as you can see. Where the heck is the other clip? What's going on? Oh. Clip it in. You can cinch it down. Oh, I forgot to put the ground sheet in here. But there it is. And my ground sheet. I mean, yeah, I could fold this up and put it in there, but honestly, let's just be real. I'm gonna scrunch it up. I'm gonna walk to my car and throw it in there. That's what I'm gonna do. I have to dry everything out anyways when I get home. So guys, thank you for joining me. This has been my opinion only, you know, this is only my opinion review. Great tent. It has a place. I wouldn't say it's the best quality in craftsmanship, workmanship. The zippers, the zippers, I'm not sure if it's the zipper itself or the bagginess of the tent that's allowing it to just get caught up on everything, but that is an issue. It is an issue. And then the doors, how it's like seamed on the bottom with a flap that is basically able to collect water in the channel that will eventually leak. I don't care what anyone else is saying, okay? I saw it, I experienced it, and that's my review. Thank you to Reactive Outdoors for sending me this tent, and thank you for joining me. And I will see you on the next adventure. Have a great week, guys.